All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to the whole full light, pushing his word in true sincerity. All right, this is the brother Tawab Kha from GMS Los Angeles, coming back with another video in the spirit. What I want to go into is, as you know, brothers all know, for the past, a few weeks or so, it's, brothers, apostles, and elders and brothers have been going into basically, the law versus, having faith upon YAHAWASHI, right? So, you got, Israelites out there, that has this, fixation on, you know, fringes, obsession with wearing fringes, and we understand, that's a part of our culture, our heritage, you know, um, wearing the garment down to the foot with the border of blue with the fringes. But see, the thing is, the reason why we had these garments with the border of blue is to remind us of the law, statutes, and commandments, the covenant that we made with the Lord. You see, it's not for a fashion statement, and furthermore, the garment in this day and age, of course, when we go out there and we teach, we have our garments on, but during the week, during our day-to-day walk, the garment is these scriptures, man. This is the covering that the Lord is really concerned about, because you got a lot of our people out there that go out there on the highways and byways. They have garments and border blue and fringes, but that doesn't mean that they're right in the sight of the Lord. You got a lot of, you get in the ancient world, you had our people that had the Israelite attire, but they were still wicked. So that doesn't mean anything. Everything now is more spiritual, man. It's all about being sincere. So I got a few scriptures here, I'm gonna go into, and I pray this be edifying to you brothers and you few sisters that watch. So I'm gonna get right into it. This is Isaiah chapter 52 verse 1. It says, "Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion, put on thy holy garments, put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. For henceforth there shall no more come into thee the uncircumcised and the unclean." And see right here, it says, "Put on thy strength, O Zion, put on thy beautiful garments," which is this word. This word is a covering. A garment is a covering for the body, and this word is a covering for us. Okay, the spirit of YAHAWASHI is a covering for us. Okay, the two, the majority of our people that doesn't know who they are, that are in this world, they don't have any covering. They're naked. They're spiritually naked. Okay, and we're the ones that have that spiritual clothing on, which is this truth, that garment. Okay, and I'm gonna go. This is Isaiah 30 and 1. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin." You see, so they're not the majority of our people. They're not covered with this word, with the counsel of YAHAWASHI. So they don't have that garment. So you can know that you're an Israelite. You can go to your job. Okay, you can go out into any of these public places with your garment on, but that doesn't mean that you have the covering of YAHAWASHI. Okay, because this covering is not a physical covering. It's not something you can go buy at a clothing store. Okay, or fabric store. This is something this is spiritual. Okay, so like I said, You can know that you're an Israelite. You can stress about the law, wearing your fringes. But if you don't have this understanding, you don't have the counsel of YAHAWASHI, then you're naked in the spiritual sense. Okay. Now, bear me 1 second. This is I want to jump down here real quick to Revelation, and this is YAHAWASHI speaking. All right, this is Revelation chapter 16 verse 15. It says, "Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame." Now, is the Lord talking about us walking around literally naked? No, he's talking about this word. That's why he said, "Blessed is he that watcheth." Watcheth for what? The prophecies. And how you know about the prophecies? How you know how to watch, what to watch for? The scriptures. You know, that's how you know it's not talking about an actual physical covering, a garment. It's talking about this word. Because the Lord spoke about the wedding garment. Okay? They ain't talking about men in a room wearing a bunch of men wearing tuxedos. That's talking about this understanding. So the Lord said, "Blessed is he that keepeth on his watch." And see, I'm gonna go into the wedding garment, what YAHAWASHI was speaking about, but I just want to stress, man, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, you Native Americans, the ones of you that's newly hearing this word, and you following after these individuals that's saying, we're supposed to wear our fringes everywhere. The ones of you that continue to take heed to these individuals, they're leading you down to the path of destruction, man. Okay? The Lord said, "Be wise as serpents and harmless as doves." It's not wise to put yourself on front street like that. Okay? This thing is dangerous. Don't you know when we go out there and we teach this word, we're like a sacrifice. Anything can happen. Now we understand through faith, the angels have charge over us, but we understand this thing ain't no joke. Anything can happen out there when we go out there and teach this word. We speaking against this man's rulership. We under heavy surveillance under this devil, man. So this thing ain't no joke, man. All right, I got this is Matthew chapter 22 verse 9. It says, "Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye find, bid to the marriage." All right, that's why we out there on the highways and byways preaching this gospel, bidding the ones the Lord wants. The Lord is just using us as a vessel to bid those to the marriage, the ones that the Lord is calling to this marriage, and Lord willing, we go from being called to being chosen. Right? It says, "So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they had found, both bad and good." So there's going to be good and bad. Okay? There's going to be individuals that come into the truth, and they're going to go back into the world for whatever reason, whether it be an offense, whether they get kicked out, or they just get offended, whatever the case may be. That's the bad. The good is going to be the ones that's going to endure all things, endure to the end, and we hope to be the good. Okay? It says, "So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good, and the wedding was furnished with guests. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a certain man which had not on a wedding garment. That's talking about a physical garment, man. As I read in Revelation 16, it's talking about this knowledge, okay, which I also read in Isaiah the 52nd chapter. All right, so this garment is spiritual. Or it says when the king came in to see the guest, which is talking about YAHAWASHI, he saw there a man which had not on a garment, and he said unto him, Friend, how comest thou in hither having not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. Then said the king to the servants, Bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. You see? So it says, for many are called, but few are chosen. You see? So a lot of us have been called into this truth. You know what I'm saying? Just because we're called, just because somebody's called doesn't necessarily mean they're chosen. You know? That's what diligence comes in. You know? Ultimately, you know, the Lord has his elect hand selected from the beginning. So it all boils down to who's the Lord chosen it is, you know? And we hope to be. That's why we strive, you know, we give diligence in hopes of being those men, right? But the point of me bringing all this out is just to show just real quick that this garment, you know, is, you know, like I said, we go out there, when we go out there on the highways and byways, we have our physical garment on because that is part of the law, right? But at the same time, you know, it's really symbolic of this word, man. Because at the end of the day, that's why we had the border of blue, okay? To remind us of the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. But see, we're not in our rulership right now. We're not in our setup, okay? Certain jobs, when you know, brothers that work certain jobs, you can't go to certain jobs dressed like that, man. And it's not wise to, okay? And it's not like we're not dressing like how our foreparents dressed. Okay, our foreparents weren't wearing jeans and, you know, all these clothes that we're wearing here in Babylon. Okay, so please, man, just knock it off, man. You know, and like I said, you brothers, the ones of you you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that are waking up to this thing, man, it's best to, you know, you know, you brothers that's just watching GMS, just stick to GMS. Okay, don't be watching all these different Israelite camps out there, because they're gonna confuse you. They're gonna lead you astray. Okay, they're not walking in wisdom. They're not walking in the spirit of YAHAWASHI. You know, a lot of them, you know, brothers, we believe, you know, a lot of them have sold out. You know, so it's just, you know, just for the sincere brothers out there, sincere sisters that do believe, you know, and like I said, that's watching Great Millstone. Just stick to Great Millstone. Like I said, don't be watching all these other different camps. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to speak on, man. Like I said, I hope this was edifying, you know, to you brothers out there. All right, so with that, I'm gonna give all glory and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahawashi, by Rawchaa Qadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this word, true sincerity. Shalom.